but they put a lot of people in place for as their successors. So what phase are we in now? We hear more firepower came to the region, General. What are they doing now that they've done a good job eliminating the launchers and a lot of their missiles?
Yeah, sure. Well, let me just say once again, the significance of what has taken place here with the United States and Israel combined on this offensive operation. These are the two most proven, experienced militaries in the world. And for the first time ever, we are conducting a combined operation with common objectives. And that's truly remarkable. The trust and the confidence we have in each other, feedback from both sides, the Israeli military, the U.S. military working together, the trust they have with each other, common working together on intelligence.
Yep.
And we smart enough not to take the Israelis, who have their own systems and how they go about delivering air power, whether it's fighters or cruise missiles. We didn't force them into our system. Continue to use your system. And we have our own system, certainly. But talking to each other every hour of the day, mutual respect and confidence. We are in a new phase. On the U.S. side, we're accelerating the numbers of airplanes we're putting into Iran, obviously because we have air superiority, that we can introduce heavy bombers in doing that. Gravity bombs that are GPS, precision-guided, 500, 1,000, 2,000-pound bombs. That's increasing lethality. And we're still going after the same targets and having a lot of success with ballistic missile, the whole complexity of that, drones, nuclear targets, command and control. And obviously this maritime force is being destroyed. But however, on the Israeli side, they are while they're still hitting some of those targets, their primary focus, we're focused on the weapons that are sustaining the regime. Now the Israelis are focusing on the organizations that are sustaining the regime, systematically and deliberately going after the IRGC. They're pounding Tehran with 1,000 munitions. 24 hours ago, another 500 to 800 in the last 24 hours, because that's where a lot of the headquarters are. This is IRGC headquarters there for sure. They have 32 other organizations that belong to them out in the provinces. They're going to go after all of them. Why? Because they repress the people. The Baji militia, certainly in Tehran, but also out in the province, systematically taking them down. Police infrastructure, same, taking them down because they are part of the... So this focus is on setting the conditions for this regime to collapse. That's where the Israelis are in this phase of the operation. They want us to be patient because you can't objectively see those results like you can see with drones being reduced, ballistic missiles being reduced in terms of numbers of attack. It's much more intangible. We got a lot of work in front of us, and the president is 100% behind what? He is behind our president setting the conditions to finish this. If it takes longer, we can do it sooner, that's fine. So it's the conditions that we're trying to achieve that